Hello everyone, welcome to another K-pop reaction video. It's Jenna, your favorite K-pop reactor. I am a K-pop fan, K-pop veteran. I love K-pop and I'm loving making these videos. I can't believe it's been like a month since I've recorded a couple of them. But I'm a bit on a roll today and I'm like, K-pop really... I should stop being ashamed. I've been getting to the point where I'm less and less ashamed of saying that it's like my main interest because it really is amazing, and I can't believe so many people are missing out. Like, I'm watching these music videos, not even my favorite music videos. I don't think about songs that aren't my favorite, but like just everything about it, I'm just like blown away, flabbergasted, amazed. But now we're reacting to Danger by BTS, and I wonder what they were thinking when they're probably like preparing this. And then Taemin has his solo debut, and the title track is Danger, and they're like, because they come right after each other. At least in my chronological playlist, they're right after each other, and there's nobody in between. There's probably like somebody, but that I don't know is in between them, but they come right after each other, and I'm like, newer BTS, not global superstar BTS, is probably like, oh my gosh. And I wonder what I don't know exactly how long it was in between them, but probably everybody else also was like, either had never heard of it, or if they hear about like, oh, did you hear Danger? Oh yeah, I heard Danger by Taemin. Oh no, Danger by BTS.
I just looked it up, and in Korea, they probably didn't actually have that much of a confusion because Taemin's song in Korean is Guedo. I actually don't know how to like pronounce it correctly, but BTS doesn't really have a Korean name. It's like written in the Korean as danger, like danger with a Korean little written in the Korean letters. So in Korea, they probably didn't have that much confusion because even though the English titles are the same, the Korean titles are different.
I have no idea, but I'm just curious. These are my hypotheticals, propositions. Wonder what Taemin thinks about this song. But it's a good song. When you first get into K-pop, you maybe are probably getting into BTS, and so you hear this song before Taemin's song. But just in that time, like in Korea, in the K-pop scene, no clue. Probably nobody will tell me because probably nobody knows. But let's just get into it. Last BTS song was Just One Day, and Just One Day is like one of the not in the realm of BTS right now songs. You know, like they got no No More Dream, We Are Bulletproof. They're like close together. Just One Day is like sort of like over here-ish, and then we're back over here. But that's just what I think in the terms of like styling where everything's black again. Less soft track sort of thing. Bangers, I love them all. It's just the contrast that I'm talking about. Anyways, what are they doing that this is almost 5 minutes long? The homies really be storytelling. Like that's one thing I remember about when BTS was my favorite group, and like I knew the most about them, is everything had a story, and everything seemed to be connected, and there was like fan theory videos, and I've never really looked in or got into anybody else's. If they have their own like universe story crafting, I've never gotten into it or seen anything like it like BTS's. And I don't even know how much this is connecting to everything, because I'm thinking about like, I Need You, Run, Wings videos, like I miss the one chair. I feel like, but I don't know. Less and less of the homies are having like the dark wine red hair. It needs to come back. I love the matching shirts they got going on. I have no matching friend outfits with any of my friends. It's really a shame. You're in danger. But I keep always, maybe it's because I'm Jungkook biased. But bro is the center. It's kind of funny to me when it's kind of like a little bit, at least a little bit. Jungkook and the bros. Feel like it's more of a thing in the beginning, but it's crazy because dude's like 16. Maybe I'm crazy, but the lip syncing is not in it for this scene. I know I said we kind of just went back to a little bit of like BTS, like we went just one day and then we're back to like where we started, but there is a evolution. And that's why I like making these videos, is to see that evolution in the groups that I feel like most reactors miss out on, is the evolution. I feel like we're getting an evolution in set, we're getting an evolution in dancing, we're getting an evolution in like the acting and the storytelling sort of thing. And I'm here for it and I love it, and I also hear the evolution in the ways that the song is constructed. And I love it. It's refreshing and it's fun to share it with someone even though I don't know who you are, and this might be one of the few videos you see of me, but I don't have anyone else to share it with, so. I was just thinking about the like emotion that we're getting, the anger, the like little chanting, like and I never really describe, maybe I do sometimes, But when it's a happy song, I never describe it as we're getting emotion from in that way. I never call that emotional, only when it's like sad, distraught, crashing out, anger. But like when you can feel the happiness of the song, it's also an emotional song. Like literally you have the emotion in it. Maybe you only will only think of emotional as like bad emotions or like negative maybe emotions like, but the happy songs that make you cheerful and like brighten your day are kind of emotional songs too because they are getting an emotion across to you. It's not just words, it's not just beats, it's not just sound. Because music hardly ever is, but sometimes with how fabricated sometimes the K-pop community, K-pop industry becomes, you get less of like the emotional kind of songs and it is just like vibes. But it's fun when you get the happy emotional songs where you get your audience to feel something or that they can tell that you're feeling something. Back on the emotional thing. That kind of is why we make music. Also because it just sounds good. But I feel like that's why people sometimes love more the songs that they can feel stuff with. I don't know. Weird think piece I'm having right now, but I'm loving shoulder moves. Maybe because when I'm recording this, it's like around the time anniversary of Wannabe by ITZY, so I've seen like just Ryojin's like shoulder move in Wannabe, but I've seen it here and I keep seeing it in the other videos. Every time I keep seeing Jin get some lines, I'm thinking about when I was like mostly into BTS and I would always hear from other like armies and stuff how Jin never really got lines and it was so amazing when he did get more lines as things got out. And I'm like, I'm not really seeing, maybe, don't know exactly, but I feel like he's not getting skipped over for lines. Like maybe he's not singing as much as Jungkook, but maybe from what I'm hearing and from what I'm seeing, Jim and Jin and V are all kind of the same with the line distribution. Maybe even Jungkook a little bit too, but he definitely seems to have more. But that's what I remember always seeing and then thus believing myself is that Jin got like 0 lines ever, period, until like a certain point. So I'm wondering if anybody else remembers that and whether it was actually true. Or maybe with like there's like a different progression where they kind of all start to be the same and then he gets less and then he gets more. Good music video, kind of fun song. When I started talking about like storytelling, is because I remember those shots because they kind of have RM Rap Monster kind of doing sort of the same thing. I feel like in I Need You and a Run, where he's like drawing slash like doing the tattoos in the shipping container. They like have it for a second here, and so now I'm curious because there really was not as much of that. Like what the rest of them were doing is not really what they were doing in I Need You and Run and whatnot. So don't really know what the story is because I don't know what they were saying. Besides, you're in danger. But I feel like I don't have much to say about this music video. Definitely just like a song that like takes me back. It's very nostalgic because BTS is the first group that I got into. So that's definitely like the sort of feeling that I get is like, but I just am always like trying to like watch so much to have something to say about that sometimes I forget and I'm like, what did I even just watch? So instead of trying to make this video any longer, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos. If you only like BTS, please branch out and check out some more because there really is so much for K-pop to offer for you, and like there's other amazing songs like this one and even other amazing songs like what BTS puts out later. So, thank you.